we always love talking to South Florida Zone. You know, we have a fantastic boxing talent base down here, and this man is not been disappointing in his early pro boxing career. Xander Zayas, he is joining us here on the program. He is a veteran. I think this is what is our fourth interview I think we've done together, Xander.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I don't even count them anymore. They tell me Brennan, I'm like, bring him on, bring
All
him
right,
on. I gotta get him in here.
what do you got going on? What are you? Is that a home studio you got going on? That's how much media they got you
Yes, this
doing
is my
now.
home studio.
I
Yeah, this is
like
my home
that.
studio. We kind of like built it like a couple weeks ago. My dad came up with the idea, and we
It's
just we went with it. I got the gloves, I got the top rank hat, the WBC hat. I have my first belt here. Um, got the Puerto Rican flag. Got a couple stuff in there.
I like it. I like it, man. All right, so we'll start it off like real generic. How is camp going? How you feeling? You're a couple weeks out. Xander's gonna be fighting on ESPN Plus on April 24th, Kissimmee, Florida. So how's it feeling, man?
Man, he's feeling good. Great camp since the beginning, almost to the end, and you know, I can say it's been perfect yet because it's not done yet. It's done after the fight, but so now it's been great. It's been a great camp. We've been making all the adjustments. The weight is coming down. Um, Everything is going as planned, and I'm looking forward to finish it up with the victory next Saturday night.
You're now, I mean, well into your pro career. Is there something about camps now, training for pro fights that you just have a real comfort level with? Like, is there like just knowing your body, knowing your routine of where you got to get to? Like, do you feel like more in the zone of that of just preparing for pro fights now?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. At the beginning, we used to go into fight week a little too low in weight. Now I know what my body can go in to fight week at. So we just, we make the adjustment. Sometimes it changes, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. But most of the time it's just, the exact same weight as before. So I think that has been really, really easy to get used to, getting to know my body and getting to know that if I can come in at a certain amount of weight, I'll be able to make it once weight comes in.
Is it getting easier training in these times? Like you guys were throwing such a curveball. I remember you doing, hitting mitts in the midst of your driveway. Are
Yeah.
things just much more comfortable and relaxed now as, we're starting to get back to more normal and, people kind of just know how to live with coronavirus now and all that type of stuff. Is it just more comfortable around camp this time around?
Yeah, 100%. It's more comfortable. I mean, we still try to keep the cautious. When we go to the weight room, we try to keep the mask on. We try to keep the mask in the gym on if we're not doing anything, if we're not training. But I mean, like you said, we're getting used to it. We kind of like embracing it, and we just keep moving forward. We keep moving forward and keep making the adjustment with time.
I think I saw your guy Nika. He posted a video of you in the in a trash can of ice. Can you explain how terrible is that? Just the idea. I know you got to do it for recovery, but just how terrible is it going neck deep in a can of ice?
Man, it's like this is what I think of when I get in there. I know it's gonna be cold. I know no nobody wants to do it. No, I mean whoever tells you, oh, I want to do this, is lying to you. Nobody likes it. But what I go in there is if I can handle this, if I could go 10 minutes in here without complaining, without getting out, I could do it in a fight. I could live with uncomfort and not being in my comfort zone, not feeling comfortable. So I just go in there and try to relax, try to go take my neck back, look at the sky, see what's going on. Because if I get too anxious, then start getting cold. But yeah, it's not a good feeling at all. It's not a good feeling at all.
It looks awful. It looks awful. So look, boxing has, tell you all the time what talent we have down here, and you're definitely part of that. But South Florida over the last 12 months has, because of, the circumstances of us being more open,
Yeah,
boxing has really come down here, and it's become this new little hub here. First of all,
yeah.
what have you thought of that? Just like of your hometown becoming more of a hub for boxing. And then is there any part of you that wishes you have been on any of these cards? Because there's been events at like the Hard Rock, or there's been events at the stadium or anything. Is there any part of you that wishes you were in some of these things that in your own town?
Oh yes, 100%, 100%. I mean, it means a lot that that promotional companies are looking down to South Florida as a potential setup for boxing. We got a lot of boxing fans down here, but yeah, I also wish that Top Rank Top Rank make a card down here in South Florida, like Miami or Fort Lauderdale, because it would be awesome in front of my people, in front of literally my crowd. Um, People from Puerto Rico can come in easy. People from Orlando can come down here. So it will be an awesome card. I mean, right now I'm fighting in Orlando again in Kissimmee, Florida, which is literally 3 hours from Fort Lauderdale, and a lot of people is gonna take the drive to go see me, and I'm just very happy. I'm very happy for the promotional companies to take their shows to Florida in general.
Have more people flooded down to the gyms? Like, has it opened up different opportunities for sparring or anything like that you've seen? How have you noticed it, I guess, from you guys internally as fighters? Is there, different guys to spar with? Is there different brains you get to pick as far as like the talent is concerned that's come down here because people find it more comfortable to train?
In a way, when we train, we try to keep it kind of like low key.
Right.
Just the people that is training, nobody else. For example, when we had Adrien Broner, Robert Eastern, Gervonta Davis in our camp for last camp, they were
Right.
also in camp. We try to keep everything, as just the teams that were supposed to be there training. If you didn't belong there, if you wasn't supposed to be there, you had to get out for the COVID, and for also we didn't want any footage or any something that came out and leaked. Oh, look, they're sparring, they doing this and doing that. So we try to keep it low key, but yes, he also has given us that exposure to have more people come in.
I know it's poor taste to talk about if you sparred with those guys, but what was it like just having guys who have been on big time cards come into your
Yes.
camp? What was it atmosphere like? Like, what did it? Did you
Mm.
learn anything? Did you observe anything really cool? Like, what was that? Having levels of guys like that fame come to your gym?
Well, the whole camp was just great. I learned a lot. The first time I met Adrien Broner, who like, man, what weight you fight at? I told him 147. Like, man, you're lying. You don't fight at 147. So that was something that stick with me and will stay with me my whole life. But yeah, learning with them, working with them, seeing the work ethic, seeing what it takes to be at the level that they are, makes me work harder, makes me want it more, and made me stay focused.
Now, your last fight was in February. You went the distance on it. Was it good getting that ring experience? Going to the judges' scorecard. How did you find that? Because like I imagine, like, yes, you want to go out and finish everybody, but it's good to you're still very young, man. So it's good to get
Yes.
rounds under your belt as well. So how did you find your last fight, and then what did you want to fine tune going into this one coming up?
Well, the last fight was a great experience. I learned a lot. I did a couple mistakes. We corrected it. Um, you know, 6 rounds. I showed everybody that I'm able to last 6 rounds. That I'm able to finish strong. Yes, I do believe that I could have stopped the guy in any round that I wanted to. I just didn't step the gas. I feel like I was in cruise control, and that's a problem because once you feel you're in cruise control, you don't do enough. And in a real fight, in a real world championship fight, you have to do more than enough to win the fight. So we work on those things, and in this fight coming up, we're looking forward to step the gas every single round, just get stronger and stronger by the rounds. So we work on that, and I mean we got a whole different opponent, but the goal is the same. The goal is the same: get better and get the victory.
So they switched out your opponent recently, like the first guy dropped out.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying from the last fight and this
I
fight,
got you.
there's different opponents, and so the game plan is a little different. But other than that, it's more about stepping the gas and getting stronger and sharper by the rounds.
Well, I got to get your take on this, man. So I saw George Kambosos. He recently got down into camp. This is a massive fight for him coming up with Teofimo Lopez, another guy that you're close with. So I'm sure this is a weird one for you, having two guys that you know well getting in there and fighting. But first of all, it's really awesome for them that they are making a ton of money for this fight, which is
awesome.
Huge.
I love it, and I'm sure that boxing fans, the real boxing fans, love it too. They're excited for this one. They know that George and Teofimo are two warriors, and are looking forward to put anything on the line to get to win those belts.
How is he? I guess George around camp, is he hyped? Is he nervous? Like what's the vibe that you get from him going into this?
Man, he has a lot of motivation. I see it in his eyes. I'm sure. I haven't spoke with Teofimo, but I'm sure he does too. George just got great news a couple of days ago that he's going to be a dad again for the third time. So I think that gave him a little bit more energy to keep working hard. He's out here without his family, so I'm sure that's another mile of motivation. Man, I see him having a great camp. I'm sure that again Teofimo is having an awesome camp, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait for June 5th for them to put on a show.
You gonna go? Is it gonna be down here? Like, what's the word, man? Because I keep hearing it's gonna be down here, but I
believe it's gonna be down here. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it's down here so I could go.
Me too, man.
But if not, I will try to go anyways. No matter where it's at.
I'm sure you got the right connects for that, man. All right, before we get you out of here, and you guys can catch Xander next week at ESPN Plus. He's gonna be fighting Kissimmee. Check it on out. ESPN Plus, just a fantastic job. You getting a chance to see all this talent in front of your eyes, and it's great that Top Rank's doing that. All right, how nervous are you about the Lakers? Because LeBron is hurt, Anthony Davis is hurt. Now you know what it's like, because in the finals with Goran and Bam getting hurt and you getting gifted a championship, now you know how it feels. Now you know how it feels for the ball to bounce your way.
The Nets. We just blew out the Nets.
The net. When do they try the Nets? They're cruising through the season.
Come on now, Brandon. Come on now. Last time you told me, we're gonna win the championships.
You got
all right.
Listen,
you
got game one. Goran got hurt. Bam broke his neck.
No excuses. No excuses.
What do you mean no excuses?
No excuses. We're not putting excuses because LeBron is out. We're not putting excuses because AD is out.
All right. I'm sure there will be no Lakers fans making excuses if LeBron doesn't come back or LeBron doesn't look like himself.
I won't make excuses. You're making excuses right now.
I call them reasons.
No, that's something that happened a year ago.
No, there's always going to be that asterisk. There's always going to be that notion of if the Heat had their lead scorer.
This year, Lakers and Nets for the finals.
No,
and I got Lakers.
You believing in the Nets is crazy, because James Harden's never come through big in his life. He always chokes. You got.
He does 100%. But KD never chokes.
Oh, that's true. KD doesn't choke, but he is on those wobbly legs. Who knows if he gets through it? The Heat are stinking up.
But I'm sure.
Right now.
But I'm not worried about the East. The West, we're gonna win it.
No, I mean, maybe, but I know when the rematch.
No maybe.
I know when the rematch. I know how this rolls. I know when the rematch comes and everybody's healthy for the Miami Heat, and we get a chance to get our pause. Jimmy Butler's not letting this one go this time when it's Heat and Lakers in the rematch.
Yeah, right.
I know that's happening.
Hey, all respect to Jimmy. If you see him, tell him that I look up to him. That he's a great athlete. Well, he's not gonna beat the Lakers. I'll
also make sure. I'm sure he'll say you're welcome for getting a gift I was playing with Duncan Robinson and G Leaguers. Congratulations. All right, bro. Listen, hey, good luck. Hey, healthy way the rest of the way, and we'll do it again. All right.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you.